There, this is Danny Morris. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to teach you how to start a new class on Seesaw. I'm going to go ahead and get to the Seesaw website. The Seesaw website is seesaw.me. I will click on I'm a teacher because I'm a teacher and I would like to start a new class. The best way to sign in is actually to sign in with Google down here below. So teachers sign in with Google. You're going to want to make sure that you sign in with your email address that's associated with your school. I went ahead and mine's already logged into my account. As you can see, it has my name up here and it says that I'm a teacher. It says I don't have any classes yet, so what I'm going to do is create my first class. Now I'm going to want to name my class for the school year. Depending on what your grade level is, depending on what you teach, you might want to name your class accordingly. So I'm going to name my class Kindergarten 18-19 for this school year. I am a kindergarten teacher. I will want to select K. If you teach multiple grade levels, you can go ahead and hit Other down here. And then we're going to hit the green check mark. The green check mark is our best friend when using Seesaw. It is always going to teach us how to submit. So I will submit. It says your students will sign in with a QR code. This is the best way I have found. As you can see, this QR code can be posted on your wall anywhere in your classroom, and students can automatically scan and sign in with their devices. If you think that your students are older and would use the email sign-in instead, go ahead and click on this link down below. But I'm going to keep it. Once again, hit that green check mark. Next, you're going to want to do the student names. You can either paste a list of student names, one per line, or you can add one at a time. It's up to how you want to do. I'm just going to start and do example 1, example 2, and example 3. When I'm done with my list of students, I can hit my check mark. And it's creating my class, curating it a little bit at a time. Now, congratulations, you have set up your first Seesaw class. Here is the home page. This is how you will view it as a teacher. Your students will not have access to view it like so, but you're able to see it from all perspectives. The first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and play around with the settings. Anytime you want to change your settings on your page, you always want to hit the wrench up in the right-hand corner. So I will click on the wrench, and this is my class settings. The most important thing to do is to go down and go ahead and look and see what kind of features you want and what you would like your students and families to have access to. I like to let my students see each other's work. However, they have to be able to get it approved by me before they can. The same with likes and comments. I click on that. Students can comment, they can like, but they have to have approval for that. I do the same thing down here with my families. Families can have access, and families, excuse me, I pressed the wrong button. Families can like, comment, but they have to require approval from me. So I'm going to make sure I have those all nice and done. You can create folders, you can create skills, checklists, anything. I encourage you to come to this class settings page and go ahead and mess around with what you would like to do. Now I'm going to exit out of this page, and down here at the bottom you can see I have a plus sign to add students and I have a plus sign to add families. Now, as I told you, we have a QR code that's going to have our student access. So if I click on this QR code, or this plus button, it's going to give me that code. This code, you can print a class poster. It will open and you have instant access to go ahead and print this. It says do not photograph or share this on social media. That is definitely important. And this is how students will log in. It gives them step-by-step instructions. You will want to print this out. I have it placed in 3 different locations in my room, in the front, in the back, and on my desk. Now, if I go back, I'm going to exit out of this. Your next important step is to invite families. Now that we have given them access, we want our families in our class to see the awesome things we are working on. So I'm going to hit the plus sign down here in the right-hand corner, and I want to print paper invites. You can send this through email, but I like to start by sending invites. Sending that back to school night, meet the teacher night, conferences, or just putting in students' backpacks or folders are a great way to get these out to your parents. So click on printer invite or print invites. It's going to open a new window, just like it did with the previous page. It gives you instructions. And then as you can see, each student has their own QR code for the parents. So this is example student 1, student 2, and student 3. So you're going to want to make sure that you pass the right page out to the right student. After you have your parent invites out, you have time to start Explore. Anytime you want to post, your class is always going to go. If you click on Journal, you're always going to be able to see what your students have posted. You can do private messages with family when you click Inbox. You can send a student announcement as a whole class. You can click on Activities and look and find all sorts of different activities. And you can manage their skills. You can make sure you can find goals and look and see what you want. Now, blog is something I haven't gotten into, but you can create a public blog that helps with your Seesaw activities. If I go back to Journal, if you want to start posting, you're always going to remember the green circle. The green circle, as I mentioned before, there's a green check mark and there's a green plus sign. The green plus sign is your friend to post. So I want to go ahead and create and click Post to Student Journal. And it gives me my 6 options. I can post a photo, a video, a drawing, a file, a note, and a link. Let's go ahead and say note for now. I can type and say hello and welcome to Seesaw. Anytime I'm done, hit the green check mark, hit it again, and I can decide who I want to post that to. I can post it to all students or individual students that may be tagged in that. That also works the same way with photos. If I post a photo of a student, I only have to tag and post to that student's website that is in the picture. So those are the only people that have access. You have the option of sending an announcement, clicking announcement here. You can type out, and this is more of a private message that you can send. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this beginning tutorial for Seesaw. Good luck in exploring, and I am here to help for any information you might have.